Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our live coverage of the Ruma Cup Season 21. It's third match of the day between the Empyrean 11 and the Panthers. News from the center: the Empyrean 11 has won the toss and decided to bat first. They are 19 for 1 after 3 overs. Satish Areti on a single and Kerry Karthik on 7 of 9. The fourth over being bowled by Aslam, who picked up the wicket of the opener. Here comes Aslam. Oh, that's full and straight. Straight to short, extra cover. At this time, the batsman takes that fielder on and complete a single. Aslam with the next delivery to Satish. Another straight and full delivery. Oh, Satish, I think he was just looking to defend it. Ball just moving around still because it's relatively new. And Satish getting an inside edge towards a square leg for another single, the third of the over. Satish. That's up in the air, and I think he has middled that one. That's six. Who will carry Karthik? Well, he's batting in what you call my way or highway. Either it's six, a boundary or nothing. That's the second six he has hit today. That one was off the middle of the bat, straight over long on. A good one from Aslam. A point fielder has a shy at the non-striker's end, and no one backing up because there's no mid on. Till the time long on could get across, they get an extra. Two more to the total. Kerry Karthik moves to 16. Aslam, last ball of the over. It's nicely flicked off his pads by Kerry. And they come back for second. That's an expensive over from Aslam. Bowled 2 overs for 22. After 4, the Empyrean 11, 32 for 1. Fifth over. Sridhar Sura into the attack. Field restrictions still on inside. We are still inside the power play. That's on the up. Straight to short, extra cover. No run. Arati Satish. Another fielder into the offside now. I think he is in a catching position. Here comes Sridhar. Oh, that was in the air. Aslam there at point. Well, he did stop the ball, but I don't think he realized the batsmen were going for a single there. That brings Kerry Karthik on strike now. 18 of just 13 balls for Karthik. Sridhar. That's good line and length from Sridhar, not giving the batsman room and neither bowling it too full. to allow him to get underneath the ball. Karthik just plays it back to the bowler. Good stuff from Sridhar. Sridhar Sura. The next ball. This time Karthik uses his feet, gets to the pitch of the delivery and lofts it over covers. Oh, desperate attempt by the extra cover fielder, but the ball will win the race and goes all the way to the boundary. Sridhar Sura, the last ball of the over. Wrapped on the pads, a strong appeal for leg before, but the umpire, well, the gesture suggests that might have been a little high and might have also been going down the leg. Leg bite to end the over. Karthik survives. After 5 overs, the Empyrean 11, 37 for 1. 38 rather, 38 for 1. Srinivas to bowl the last power play over the 6th. Here, fielder running after that one, but I do not able to get to it. Karthik survives. Another close call, another close shave. Was a top edge, but fortunately for Karthik, the ball landing right between short third and deep point. That's ball! Srinivas cleans up. Satish Areti and the Empyrean 11 lose their second wicket for 39. Satish Areti gone cheaply, just 4 runs off 7 balls for him. After 5.2 overs, the Empyrean 11 39 for 2. Srinivas to the new batsman, ball going under his bat. Well, 2 Kartiks in the middle. Kerry Karthik has been batting right from the beginning. You can say he's on 24 of 17, and Karthik has joined him. And another on pace delivery from Srinivas, targeting the stumps, but bowler batsman Karthik showing it the full face of the blade. That was nicely primed by Karthik, but fielder at shot mid wicket does a good job to keep the batsman, the new man, on strike. Srinivas. Last ball of the over. Outside edge, and there is no slip in position, so it will go all the way to the boundary. 4 fortuitous runs for Karthik. He gets off the mark with that boundary. That will also be the end of the power play. After 6 overs, the Empyrean 11, 43 for the loss of 2 wickets. Spinner into the attack now. Rakesh Augustine starts with a wide one outside off. Left alone by the batsman. That's up in the air. Chance for the man at long on who's running in. And well, he has taken it. That's a good catch. Well, I can only laugh about it, but the way he was running towards the ball, I thought he might drop it, but that's a very good catch in the deep at long on. Kerry Karthik, the man dismissed. A wicket for Rakesh Augustine in his first over. The big wicket of Kerry Karthik was gone for 24 of 19 balls. Sridhar Sura, the catcher. The Empyrean 11, 43 for 3. Bhanu, the new batsman, first ball drives aerially, but it's in the gap. A single first ball for Bhanu. Rakesh bowling it full and wide outside off. The previous two actually they were outside off, but the length was not full. Rakesh with the next delivery to Karthik. Left alone by Karthik. Another dot. Rakesh around the wicket. That's got lots all over. That's good field, but the batsman will still get a single. Just 2 singles of the over so far. Rakesh, the last ball of the over, wrapped on the pads. So, appeal for leg before, but where did that pitch? The umpire suggesting it might have pitched outside leg. Like I signaled in, that will be the end of the 7th over. Good start for Rakesh. Just 3 runs and a wicket. After 7, Empyrean 11, 46 for the loss of 3 wickets. Sridhar to continue. Single first ball, that just a gentle push from the batsman towards point. Sridhar with the next delivery to Karthik. Yeah, that one came in with the angle, nicely punched off the back foot by Karthik towards sweeper cover for another single. The offside field is strengthened. Further 3 men there in the 30-yard circle or in the ring to stop the single. Sridhar with the next delivery to Bhanu. Play and a miss. Bhanu looking to cut it square but gets beaten. Ball was wide outside off actually. There was a lot of room, but the batsman unable to put bat on ball. Sridhar with the next delivery to Bhanu. Good stop. Excellent chance of a run out, and keeper has missed the ball. Oh no, that was excellent fielding by the man there. It shot extra cover. Batsman was halfway down the track, and it was a run out opportunity. Wicket keeper lets it go through. That deserved a wicket, the fielding effort. Wicket keeper searching for the ball there. Sridhar, next ball. Swing and a miss. Appeal for caught behind, but I think it was ambitious. Highly ambitious from the wicketkeeper. Daylight between bat and ball. So Bhanu under the pump. Sridhar. The last ball of the over. Change of pace. That was well outside of. In fact, it would have been a wide had he just let it go. But Bhanu chases that one and bottom edges it to the keeper. End of another good over. Sridhar Suraj just conceding 2 singles of that over after 8. Empyrean 11, 48 for the loss of 3 wickets, going at 6 and over. So the Panthers have pulled things back and they are in the driver's seat at the moment. Rakesh Augustine continuing. Starts with a full and wide delivery outside off, which is pushed towards extra cover, no run. Fine leg fielder, the short fine leg fielder now brought into the offside. 2 men in the covers, stopping single. That fielder comes into the picture immediately, but he can't stop the single. Well, I think at the moment he's just standing a little deep. To stop the single, he has to maybe take a start at least with the ball. Rakesh to Bhanu. Oh, that was a poor delivery on the pads. The fielder had to run all the way from deep mid wicket towards deep square leg to field that one, and Bhanu gets 2. So 50 up for Empyrean 11 in 8.3 overs. appeal? What happened there? An appeal for caught behind, but I think the batsman just chopped it into the pitch. Maybe. Rakesh on the stand on the bats once again, but this time around Bhanu couldn't find the gap, hits it straight to the man at short mid wicket. Sridhar Sura there, no run. Stand, last ball of the over. Another well pitched up delivery. Nice flight from Rakesh. Bhanu beaten once again. End of another good over from Rakesh. 2 overs, no maidens, just 5 runs and a wicket for Rakesh so far after 9. Empyrean 11, 51 for the loss of 3 wickets. Another bowling change. Pardu into the attack. Well, he's also, his profile suggests he's a medium pacer, but looks like he's bowling some finger spin. Rakesh Agustine marshalling his troops. Well, there were the 2 fielders in the point region. One of them has been moved towards short mid wicket. Still 5 men inside the circle. Pardu, that will be a wide. Just way too much outside off from Pardu on that occasion. That's better. Oh, that was maybe, I think it was a full toss, but batsman misses it completely. Pardu, the next ball. Oh, that's ball. That's ball. Nice flight in guile from Pardu there. The length was a little bit on the shorter side. Karthik looking to play it off the back foot, misses, and the off stump peg back. The pressure was building, and that has told on the batsman. 4 down. 52 for the loss of 4 wickets. Karthik, the last man, dismissed. Seven runs of 12 balls for Karthik. Chandra, the new batsman. So Panthers 11 spinners putting the brakes on. Chandra taking his time. Pardu, another well flighted delivery play and a miss. I don't think that was short enough for Chandra to be attempting the shot. He was looking to cut it to behind square. Excellent stuff from Pardu. A little bit on the shorter side this time, but batsman beaten once again. Well. At the moment, the Empyrean 11 batsmen are finding it difficult to put bat on ball. Pardu, the last ball of the over. Another well-flighted delivery, watchfully played by Chandra towards short mid-wicket. Dot to end the over at the halfway stage after the end of 10 overs, the Empyrean 11 winning the toss and deciding to bat first are 52 for the loss of 4 wickets. Hello everybody and welcome back. The 12th over in progress being bowled by Pardu. Empyrean 11 looking to build a partnership, but the running between the wickets have been pretty ordinary. At least two occasions they have survived. First it was the wicket keeper who couldn't effect a run out, and then it was the bowler Pardu. Pardu to Chandra. That was a little bit on the shorter side from Pardu. Chandra goes back and punches it towards long off for a single. Pardu to Bhanu. Well placed up. Bhanu just flicks it off his pads, and they will come back for the second. And still coming in singles and doubles for the Empyrean 11. The boundaries have dried up. Last ball of the over. Oh, that was hit straight to the man at short mid wicket. Augustine there, but he misfields and allows the single. That will be the end of the 12th over. After 12, the Empyrean 11 66 for the loss of 4 wickets. Another spinner into the attack. Abdul wrapped on the pads and given out. Wicket first ball for Abdul. Well, I think bowling over the wicket has made the difference. Because when the spinners were going around the wicket, the umpire were reluctant to give the LBWs. Because there was always a doubt that the ball might have been pitching outside of this time around. Umpire raises his finger and sends Bhanu on his way back. 10 of 18 balls for Bhanu, and the Empyrean 11 lose their 5th wicket. 66 for 5. Satish Reddy, the new batsman. That's up in the air. Oh, just doesn't carry to the fielder there at deep backward square leg. Satish Reddy off the mark with a single. Could have easily been caught at deep mid wicket. Abdul to Chandra. Outside edge. That was a top edge, you can say, but luckily for Chandra, there is no one at slip or short third, and he gets 2. It's good bowling from Abdul, flighting it nicely and inviting the batsman to go big, and I think that's the way he can get wickets. That's up in the air. Once again, doesn't carry to the fielder in the deep. This deep extra cover fielder stood where he was and waited for the ball to come to him instead of going for the catch. But I think he did the right thing there. That's up in the air and taken this time. A good catch by the point fielder, and that's the end of Satish Reddy. He could have been out first ball, if not first, is gone on the second ball. So check 2 wickets in the over for Abdul. The Empyrean 11 sink further. They are 6 down for just 70. A very good first over from Abdul. 2 wickets rather, and just 4 runs. Pardu to continue with his off breaks. He starts with a well-flighted delivery around off stump and defended back to the bowler by the batsman Chandra. That's in the air, but I doubt it will carry. Shaw falls well short of the man at deep mid wicket. The length from Pardu was just a little bit short on that occasion. The new batsman had Harshad on strike. Pardu was a well-flighted delivery, but the length was a little bit still on the shorter side. Oh, Harshad hits it towards long on for a single. Another well-flighted delivery. This time Chandra works it towards vacant deep mid wicket, deep square leg region. Oh, good aggressive fielding in the deep, but can't stop two. That's good placement from Chandra. Pardu on the next ball. It was there to be hit. Chandra looking to cut it square off the back foot, but misses it. I think that's because of the variations in pace. Pardu bowled that one comparatively faster than the previous three. That's nicely punched. It's in the gap, and the fielder at deep extra cover unable to cut it off. The boundary of the last ball of the over for Chandra makes it a good over for the Empyrean 11. 8 runs of the 14th. Empyrean 11, 78 for the loss of 6 wickets. Abdul to continue. Oh, that was a well bowled, that was well pitched up delivery outside off, drawing the batsman forward and going past his edge, outside edge. Oh, that's 2 into Abdul with excellent line and lengths. And this time he goes right through the defenses of the batsman and cleans him up. That's excellent stuff from Abdul. Once again flights it nicely and the ball dips on the batsman and goes through the gap. Oh, well, there was a lot of gap in between bat and pad and Abdul exploits it. Panthers lose another wicket. They are 7 down with just 78 on board. The Panthers spinners have just tightened the screws on the Empyrean 11 batsmen. Satya, the new batsman. Just a little short from Abdul on that occasion. Watchfully played by Satya back to the bowler. Wrapped on the pads. Appeal for leg before. I think if he had hit the stumps, there was chance of a run out as well. That was a good decision. I think that was one going, that one was going down the leg and the ball was spinning. Abdul, last ball of the over. Oh, what happened there? I think there was an outside edge maybe. That is the reason why the bowler is excited. Hands on his head. So, a maiden for Abdul. After 15, the Empyrean 11 78 for 7. Maiden wicket, in fact. The Panthers will continue with their spinners. Parthu, I think in the last over he got a little bit predictable, so he's taken off. It's Rakesh Augustine. Swing and a miss. Chandra there. Rakesh. This time he gives a lot of flight. That's nicely punched off the back foot by Chandra, but this time around sweeper cover gets in time to stop the second. Rakesh to the new batsman Satya. Oh, play and a miss. That one just kept going with the angle and the batsman, new man Satya, had no idea what that was doing. Another good delivery from Rakesh. Played back to the bowler by the batsman Satya. Rakesh now coming over the wicket. Well flighted delivery. Satya coming down the wicket and driving it towards sweeper cover for a single. Just 2 singles of the over so far. 5 balls. 5 balls bowled. Rakesh going around the wicket. The last ball of the over. Chandra on strike and that's firmly struck down the ground. Hit pretty straight and Chandra once again ends the over with a boundary. That was a good hit. The Empyrean 11 after 16, 84 for the loss of 7 wickets. Abdul continuing with his off breaks. Starts with a flighted delivery around off stump, and Satya goes across the line. Hits it towards deep square leg for a single. Chandra, the last recognized batsman, he is on 23 of 19. So Satya does a good job to give the strike back to Chandra. Abdul into his third over. Another well flighted delivery, and was it an edge? Oh, Abdul with once again with his hands on his hips and no signal from the umpire as well. That was a definite edge. Chandra gets a reprieve. Abdul with the next delivery. Satya just looking to work it towards the outside for a single, but ends up hitting it back to the bowler. Abdul. This time he pitches it further up, and Satya hits it down the ground towards long on for a single. Abdul to Chandra. That's up in the air and right between the two fielders. That's excellent placement from Chandra. Good use of his feet. Gets to the pitch of the delivery and hits it between long on and deep mid wicket for a boundary. So the Empyrean 11 getting inching towards 100. Well, if they get to 100, they will have something to defend. Oh, that was hit pretty hard by Sat Chandra. Abdul getting out of the way of that ball in the single taken. "17 overs bowled. The Empyrean 11, 92 for the loss of 7 wickets. "17 bowled, 3 remaining. Aslam back into the attack. Wrapped on the pads, appeal for a leg before, but that was clearly pitching outside leg. Aslam, next ball. Another, you can say on-pace delivery. Well, Aslam is looking to bowl some off breaks, but at the moment he is bowling medium pace. That was a full toss, but the batsman on strike matters. Satya unable to put it away, hits it straight to backwards, short square leg, takes off immediately for a single. On the pads, Chandra unable to get it away. That was a loose delivery. Should have been put away, but I think Chandra is looking to hit it very hard at the moment. He could have just placed it, just a fine tickle. A leg glance maybe, he could have gone a boundary. Another leg stump pitch delivery, another big heave from Chandra and another miss. Missed 2 boundary balls, I feel. Last ball of the over. This time Chandra has got hold of that one. He's absolutely nailed it, and it's a 6. Way over long on. 100 up for the Empyrean 11 in 18 overs. And Chandra has been the chief contributor. He's got 36 of just 27 balls. So 18 bowled, 100 for 7, 2 to go. Oh, it's interesting. An off spinner to bowl the 19th. Abdul is bowled 3 good overs so far. Just considered just 12 runs and picked up 3 wickets as well. Satya on strike. A chance of a run out. He has to hit, and he's been given. Well, that's good work by the bowler. Well, the short mid-wicket fielder missed the stumps, but Abdul gathered the ball and broke the stumps in one motion, catching the bowler shot. Empyrean 11 losing another wicket. They are 100 for the loss of 8 wickets now. Abdul to Chandra. That's excellent. Though he's into his 4th over, Chandra is still unable to pick him. I think he's gone now. Well, the umpire had raised his finger. That was a wide, but I think it's clever bowling. Abdul saw the batsman coming there, bowled it wide, and the wicketkeeper does the rest. So the Empyrean 11 lose their 9th wicket. And the score moves to 101 because of the wide. 101 for the loss of 9 wickets. Number 11, Prudvi in the middle. Abdul has got 4. Can he make it 5? Well, with number 11 in the middle, that's every chance. And ball! Abdul cleans him up first ball. And he finishes with a fifer. And the Empyrean 11 have been bowled out for just 100 in 18.4 overs. Abdul, the off spinner, he was the wrecker in chief. 3.4 overs, just 12 runs and 5 wickets for him. So the target for the Panthers to win this match is 101 runs in 20 overs. We'll be back with the chase shortly. Stay tuned. Welcome back for the chase. The target for the Panthers 11 just 101, and they are off to a flyer. A no ball which went for a boundary. Well, umpire was pretty quick to call it a no because the bowler Prithvi had broken the stumps in his run up. So the Panthers are 5 without loss, without a ball bowled. I mean the regal delivery. That shot, that's pulled, but there is a short mid wicket in place. Won't be a run for Malli Babu. Well, that was a free hit, and Malli Babu unable to capitalize. Rudvi with the next delivery to Malli Babu. That's a wide, way outside off. Well, Malli Babu, I think, has made his intentions pretty clear. He wants to get away, get done with this pretty quickly. He wants to finish it off early. Prithvi, the next ball. Once again, Malli Babu down the track. Well, a direct hit from short square leg, but Netala makes his ground. Malli Babu 5 in Panthers 7 without loss. Netla on strike. Prithvi around the wicket to the left-hander and fires a wide down the leg side. That's poor stuff. Prithvi around the wicket. That's a better delivery. Appeal for leg before, but there were two sounds. Clearly, that was an inside edge on to the pads. No signal from the umpire. A run for Netla. Score moves to 9 without loss. Rudvi to Malli Babu. Malli Babu goes after that one, hits it aerially, and the ball goes all the way to the deep point fence. That's 4 more. The second boundary of the over. The score moves to 13. Next ball. Use of the feet this time. That's fiercely struck by Malli Babu. No chance for anyone. I don't think a single fielder moved there. Back-to-back boundaries for Malli Babu. And the score moves to 17. That was some shot from Malli Babu. He's making a statement out there. Rudvi, the last ball of the over. Use of the feed once again. Malli Babu wasn't to the pitch of the delivery, and I think Prithvi just rolled his fingers over that one. That was the slower one. So Malli Babu mistimes it. He was looking for a single, sent back. That will be the end of the first over. A very poor start for Prithvi. After just Panthers are 17 without loss after just 1 over. Oh, that was on the pads and nicely flicked. There is timing, there is placement, and there is the boundary. The first boundary for the left-handed Netala. Chandra sharing the new ball with Prudvi. Dishes out a half volley on the pads. Well, it was a half volley, but it still had to be put away, and Netala does it. Next ball. That's nicely driven. And it's threw it off. And once again, nice timing from Netala. That's back-to-back boundaries for Netala, and the Panthers are 25 without loss. Well, that was nicely driven, but straight to the fielder. The mid-off fielder making a mess of it, allowing it to go through his legs. 9 of just 3 balls for the left-hander. Chandra. That was on the pads. This time the batsman doesn't get any bat on ball, but there is no one at square leg, so it's an easy single. Well, this is going to be interesting. Chandra to Malli Babu. That's a good one. Chandra just defends it. Well, there was a single there, but the non-striker was not responsive. They should have gone for the single. Every run is important. Every run matters. Chandra wrapped on the pads. A strong appeal for leg before, but I think that was sliding down leg, and the batsman was I think a little too much down the ground, so umpire reluctant to give it out. Last ball of the over. Chandra to Malli Babu. Yep, some extra bounce on that occasion for Chandra. Malli Babu guides it towards deep third for a single to end the over. 10 runs of the second over. Panthers are 27 without loss after just 2. Remember, they just need 101 to win. Prithvi to continue. It's Malli Babu on strike. A little bit short. I think bowler saw him coming there and shortened his length. Malli Babu unable to find the gap. That's a wide. It's way outside of batsman, just letting it go through, and wide signaled. Bowler not happy. Well, I think the batsman moving towards the offside. Oh, the line belongs to the umpire. Whether it's the crease or the Malli Babu once again looking to charge. Bowler following him looking to tuck him up. Looking to cramp him for space, but Malli Babu somehow manages to drive it towards extra cover for a single. The score moves to 29. So some sanity prevailing now after that first over, which went for 17. Prithvi to the left-hander. Oh, that's a big hit. That's massive. That's six. That was always going to be six. As soon as it left the bat. Prithvi bowling it full. It was in the batsman's half, and Netala hits it over long on. Well, you can't give batsmen room to swing. You can't give the batsmen the liberty to free their arms. If you do so, you have to pay the price. 6 more to the total, which moves to 35. Turning out to be another good over for the Panthers. Prithvi looking to attack the stumps, and batsman just punching it down the ground towards long on for a single. Malli Babu on strike. Last ball of the over. Once again, Panthers have already got 10 of the over. Long off and a deep point, the boundary riders for Malli Babu. It was short, but it's pulled straight to the man at short mid wicket. No run. So dot ball to end the over. Another 10-run over for Panthers. After 3, they are 37 without loss. Chandra to continue is the left-hander on strike. That's nicely driven. It's in the gap. Fielder after that one. But the ball will win. That's excellent timing and placement from the left-handed Nitala. Just a hint of width on that occasion. Not by a poor delivery by any stretch of imagination. But he's in such good form. Drives it on the up and picks the gap. Offside field further strengthened. That's hit straight down the ground by the later left-handed Netala this time, and there is a man at long off, so it will just be a single. Well, the opening bowlers, the Empyrean 11 opening bowlers haven't been able to make an impact so far. That's a wide down the leg side. Chandra with the next delivery to Malli Babu. Malli Babu was looking to use his feet. Chandra just dragging his length a little bit back. And Malli Babu guides it between back foot point and short third for a single. Seven runs of the over so far. 3 balls to go. Chandra around the wicket to the left-hander. Goes short. That's up in the air. The bowler has called for it and takes it nicely. End of a brief cameo from Netala. 21 of just 10 balls for him with 3 fours and a 6, and the Panthers lose their first wicket. 44 on board. They need 57 more to win. Surya Harshit, the new batsman. Chandra with the wicket. Goes for the Yorker first ball to the new batsman, but nicely dug out by Surya. In fact, he gets a single towards mid-on to open his account, and the score moves to 45. Malli Babu on strike, the last ball of the over. Chandra on the pads, appeal for leg before, but I think that was comfortably missing leg. So leg by to end the over. Another in terms of runs, Panthers managed to get 9 of that over, but Chandra picking up the wicket of the opener Netala in that over. After 4, the Panthers are 46 for 1. First bowling change. Harshad S into the attack, replacing Prithvi. Malli Babu on strike. Shot. That's nicely punched by Malli Babu, but it's to the fielder at short extra cover. So Malli Babu will only get a single. The new man Surya Harshit on strike. Harshad to Surya. Shot. Well, that was there to be hit, but can't blame the batsman there. I think it's still new to the crease, so unable to time it properly. And Malli Babu calls him through for a single. The score moves to 48. Harshad with the next ball. Shot. That's in the gap and no chance for the fielder at deep third. That's 4. The fourth boundary for Malli Babu. He moves into the 20s. 50 up for the Panthers in just 4.3 overs. Harshad, the poor start actually. All the 3 balls he has bowled so far have been pretty short. Got away with the previous 2 ones, not the third one. That's nice use of his feet by Malli Babu, and this time he has found the gap. That's 4 more. Back-to-back boundaries for Malli Babu. He has shifted gears once again. There was a quiet phase in the middle when Natala was going strong. Since the fall of the Natala's wicket, and Malli Babu has taken over. 56 for 1 in just 4.4 overs. Harshad going around the wicket. That was a good delivery. Nicely driven on the up by Malli Babu, but straight to Chandra at mid-off. Well, they don't chance his arm. It's a dot. Another 10-run over. In fact, 1 ball still remaining in the over. Harshad S around the wicket. Has he found no, he hasn't. Well, there was a run there. There was definitely a run there, but the batsman deciding against it. So another dot to end the over. 10 runs of the 5th. After 5, the Panthers are 56 for 1. 1 more over to go in the power play with the field restrictions still on. Who will bowl it? See, the Empyrean 11 needs wicket, so it will be Chandra to bowl. Well, he's into his 3rd over now, and so what other options, what other wicket taking options does he have? Surya on strike. Chandra. That's up in the air. Oh, there was a run there. That's careless. That's casual. That's lethargic. Very lazy running from the non-striker Malli Babu. Surya Harshit was halfway down the track and he had to go back. Malli Babu ball watching. Poor cricket. Chandra to Harshit. That's Surya Harshit. Hits it straight down the ground. There's no one at long off and it's a boundary. So the Panthers 11 batsmen dealing in boundaries. Well, I think that one was right in the slot. Just extension of his arms from Surya Harshit gives him his first boundary. Chandra with the next ball. That's up in the air, long on. Oh no, I thought the long on fielder might go for the catch, but well, that one falling well short of him. It was meters short of carry there at long on. So can't blame the fielder there. This time, batsmen do take a single. Wrap down the pads. And no appeal from the bowler. Chandra. That's up in the air. Oh, good attempt by the man at extra cover, but he went with just one hand and the ball didn't stick. Surya Harshit gets a single and the score moves to 63. So a very good start for the Panthers. Last ball of the over. Nicely driven on the up. That's in the gap. And I think it will go all the way. It does. That's nice placement from Malli Babu. A boundary to end the over. An expensive one by Chandra. 11 runs coming off the 6th over. And the Panthers are 67 for 1. They just need 34 to win. Harshad, Harshad continuing and starts with a dot. First ball. Around the wicket. The second ball goes for the Yorker this time. Kept away by Surya. It's another dot. Harshad, next delivery. Oh, that's nicely played by Surya, opening the face of the bat at the last moment and placing it in the gap. Well, the timing wasn't there, so it won't go all the way to the boundary, but Surya Harshit gets it. That's a couple. So the short third man has been moved out of the circle. Harshad, the next ball, goes for another Yorker. This time there was room for the batsman, and Surya Harshit guides it to the man at backward point. That one was inside edged onto his pads by Surya Harshit. So this is a good over by Harshad. He has been pretty economical. 1.5 overs, no maidens, just 12 runs for him so far. Here he comes, around the wicket. Last ball of the over. Swing and a miss from Surya, and that will be the end of the 7th. After 7, the Panthers are 69 for 1. Time for some spin. The left-handed Bharat into the attack, and it starts with a wide. A outside off, left alone by Malli Babu. Bharat, left arm over. That's in the air and taken by the point fielder. So the spin doing the trick once again. Well, in the first inning, it was the Panthers spinners who did the damage, and in the second innings, spinner introduced into the attack, and he makes an impact immediately, getting rid of the set Malli Babu. Gone for 29 of 22 balls, caught by Karthik at point. The Panthers are 70 for 2. Captain Rakesh Augustine out in the middle with just 31 runs to win. Bharat, the wrist spinner. That was a little bit on the shorter side. That's nicely cut by Augustine. And there is no one in the deep at either deep extra cover or sweeper cover. So boundary first ball for Rakesh. Well, that was a hit-me delivery from Bharat. That's the danger of bowling wrist spinners. Well, they get you wickets, but they also concede runs. And in a low-scoring encounter, it's a double-edged sword. Now fielder at deep extra cover. Rakesh goes for the reverse sweep. That was hit on that hit him on the pad, but I think that was going in outside off. A little bit short once again from Bharat. Nicely punched off the back foot by Augustine towards long on for a single. Bharat to Surya Harshit. Harshit goes across the line, and well, there were two there, but I think the Panthers batsman want to bat for long. Instead of two, they just take a single there. Bharat, the last ball of the over to Rakesh. Very short, very short from Bharat on that occasion. I think if he had just let it go, it would have been wide, but Rakesh chases that one and punches it towards extra cover for a single to end the over. They could have, if they want, they could have had overthrows there, but Rakesh not interested. So 8 runs and a wicket in that over for Bharat. After 8, the Panthers are 77 for 2. Another bowling change. Shivarama Rao, the off-break bowler, into the attack. The spinners have been pretty effective on this wicket, so the Empyrean 11 turning to their spinners. That was hit pretty hard by Rakesh. First ball, but he has hit the stumps at the non-striker's end. But I think that would have been at least 2, if not 4. But unlucky Rakesh. This time Rakesh uses his feet and hits it straight down the ground. Oh, a long on fielder did get a foot to that one, but the ball just doesn't stop. In fact, the ball ricochets off his boots towards the boundary rope, the long on rope. That's nicely punched, driven straight down the ground towards long on for a single by Rakesh this time. Panthers 82 for 2. Rama Rao to Surya Harshit. Swing and a miss. Next ball. Shot. That's, I think, intentionally played by Surya. And the ball goes all the way to the boundary. That's the second boundary of the over. Score moves to 86. Shiva Rama Rao. Well, the Panthers spinners were very economical and they were right on target. Last ball of the over. Surya Harshit, it goes across the line, hits it towards square leg. There was a single on offer, but Augustine denies it. He wants to strike. After 9, the Panthers are 86 for 2. Eleven of just 7 balls for Rakesh with the help of 2 boundaries. It's going to be Bharat to continue with his left arm spin. Ooh, that was a good delivery. A nice flight. Nice guy. Augustine looking to hit it across the line. Beaten all ends up. Ooh, that's another good delivery from Bharat. Once again, single on offer but denied. Bharat with the next delivery on the pads once again.